I'm here. Parrots are like the worst things to get in place. Okay, we have our parrots. Before I can do the eagle dance, I need to go grab the fish that we need to be able to tame them, because eagles will not convert tamed. You have to tame them after they convert, which is just any kind of fish. And then you can breed them afterwards with salmon. I have my fish. I think we're ready for this. Eagle dance, to convert them from parrots, is rattle and wind chime. Now, here's where I have to get tricky. Is it this way? No, it's this way. So you can use both of them to at the same time, but they have to be in opposite hands. So we're gonna see if we can do this in one shot. Oh yeah, we got no problem here. I'm not even wearing this. I had time to change into my dress. And we have some eagles. Okay, so let's see if we can tame them. Sit you down. And sit you down. Okay. Now, we've got some eagles. Now, the best part about them is they are breedable as well. You can breed them with the salmon. Let's get... I gotta stand you up first. Get both of you over here. And y'all are easy enough to get into your area. I'll have to stack up a little bit. They're going to go upstairs, because they get upstairs, or they can get up here quite a bit easier than any of the other animals. Which, unfortunately, I'm going to try to stick some sheep up here as well. Okay, guys, come on up. That's not up. Come on. There you go. I got one of you. And there's the other one. Come on in, birdies. Okay, so these two are going to be up here. I need... Come here. You sit. Come over here. Come over. You want the fish? I want all of you to come over here. Okay, good. Good bird. Y'all can sit. Okay, well, I brought some glass to close them in as well. They'll just be up here for now, but we need eagle bones and eagle feathers for the next stage in Totemic. That gets us some more electrum, which will be useful. But we need to get eagle bones and eagle feathers, which I think I might get them if I just kill one of these two. I hurt the baby. Oh, I got two of each. Okay, well, sit down. I didn't mean to hurt you. Can I heal you with some fish? Evidently not. Sit down. Come over here. There you go. I think move you. Nope. Can't get you out of your corner. Anyways, we have some eagles now. I'll go ahead and keep that on for the moment. And that gave us a magical boomerang. And we have a choice of music discs. I like Ward. Not that I plan to actually use that anywhere. To make the eagle bone whistle, though, I need 2 of each, which we have, and an osmium ingot, which I forgot to bring with me. Dang it. Well, we get some choice of an enchanted book here. But before we do that, we want to get this shiny flute, which is Pan's flute. We need to do the Serenade of Syrinx, which makes the flute more... gives it more melody. I think that's the best way to describe it. So a melody is what actually allows you to complete the rituals. And if we get more melody out of the flute, that'll make a huge difference. Now, how do I do the Serenade of Syrinx? Serenade for Syrinx. Enchant a regular flute. So it's a flute and a rattle. And if you haven't known before, this is... These little music notes down here tell you the difficulty. So, some of them, like the Buffalo Dance, level 2. The Eagle Dance was, I believe, a level 3. But the one we're going to have to do after this is Totentens. Because this is the way we fight Baycock, which is the end of the totemic stretch. It is a level 5. And if I remember right, this is the one that I was fighting with the entire time in Sevtech. If I remember right. But we should have everything we need to enchant our flute. So let's go ahead and do that. If I remember right. Serenade for Syrinx. It is flute and rattle. And see, this works out nicely. Now the fight with Baycock is going to be interesting, so I got to figure out how we're going to do it. I think our flute is already done. Yeah! Nice! We got Pan's flute. That gives us a choice of enchanted book. I think I'm going to take Unbreaking... Well... Yeah, Unbreaking 3. Not that I really need the enchanted books. There is this, which we didn't make earlier, but it really does not serve any purpose. I'll make one later on. It's a whole bunch of ingredients that I don't have ready at the moment. So, now that we have Pan's flute, our stuff is a little bit improved. I will keep our salmon on us as well as that. This stuff can go in here. We don't need any of it. Electrum, leads, fish, pants. That can go in there. Those can go in there. But I did not bring the stuff to make the flute. I am traveling way too much today because I did not make my preparations. Either way, we have buffalo, we have eagles, and we have everything we need for totemic to be finished. So for the eaglebone whistle, I think... Wait, I think I have... Do I have enough to make that? No, I need one more tooth. Okay, well. I'm gonna go grab the stuff we need for the last few instrument stuff, and then we're gonna figure out how we're gonna fight Baycock, because he's painful. He is a powered skeleton with a bow that is actually really good for your own use, and I might fight him a couple of times just to get multiple bows, because we use it in crafting recipes and it does have a durability. So I think I'm going to end up fighting him like 2 or 3 times just so we have a couple extra bows. And then Totemic is going to be not seen on my world for a while. So let me grab everything we need, and I will see you guys over there. Hey, 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 there we go. We got the last one. Y'all ready to read again? Yes. I'm here, you two. I need more buffalo. There we go. I will get these animals bred up a little bit between the videos, so we'll have plenty of them. Oh, shoot. Oh, thank you. That's exactly where I wanted you to go. Give me one of these. So I have found these guys do like to teleport when they grow up. I'm not sure why, but they do. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're making your when you're getting your birds set up. Would you get out of the corner of the fence? I feel like these guys get stuck in blocks every once in a while. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, as you can see, I've set up a bit of a ring around the totem. We're going to see if we can get him to spawn. I'm going to move these guys in here. Because if I remember right, I don't need the chimes to summon him. Oh, I do need the chimes. Well, I can reach him right here. Hopefully this stuff will just keep him in the space. And I should be able to fight him from within here, and he can't really shoot at me. Unless he spawns up here and just falls in with me, which then I'm kind of screwed. We'll see how this goes. But we've got new instruments. And what was our item? It is wind chimes and the eagle bone whistle. We're going to see if this works. So, chimes and the eagle bone whistle. Ah! That's what I was worried about. Well, he's in the hole. Oh, of course he spawns in there. Well, the good news is I have an extra sword. Oh, do I have something I can, like, shoot at him from a distance? Oh, that was interesting. That it happened exactly what I didn't want to happen. Ah. Did he shoot me from all the way over there? By the way, his arrows are invisible. He has some serious range on him. Well, the good thing is I can cheese him in here. Got him. Okay, let's get our stuff back. That was quite comical. That it did exactly what I was saying it should. But with that, we have finished Totemic. Oh, and I made the staff while I was back at the base. Give me the bones. I can get string like crazy. From here, we're going to take sharpness. A little more usable. And from you, we get all of this. Plus a choice of insight or infinity. Give me infinity. But with that, we have... Oh, yeah, I never turned this one in. The gold. We have a whole bunch of quests that we've turned in. Unfortunately, that dying twice does make me lose all of my experience, which before today's video, I've had like 35 levels or something. I've lost all of that. Twice. That's kind of frustrating. Hey, look, we got a whole lot of solidified experience from that. But either way, that is it for Totemic. Now that we have the buffalo and the eagles, the only reason I ever have to come back to this thing is to fight Baycock for another bow. Uses up 1 durability point per craft. We can craft 576 times with it. So, yeah, that fight turned out about exactly how I expected it to. Anyways, we are going to come back over here, and we're going to create 2 things, or we're going to try to, that we will need to have running before next time, and I'm going to try to get just a few more things done because I want to reach one specific thing before we end today's video. And it is in roots is what I want to get to. And if you're curious, I do know what a lot of the rewards and stuff are from stuff because I'm actually playing this on my own in my own solo world to just kind of get ahead and toy around with ideas or how I'm going to do some of this stuff. But I want to get to this guy, which will need this, 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 and this. This one will be something we get later, but I really want to get this. I'm hoping we can get it today. If not, we're going to get it next time. Because this is incredibly useful for the way I play. But let's see how much of this we can go through. Unfortunately, because of the way Roots is, I have to go into Immersive first to get Steel. This unlocks Roots, even though Roots is Chapter 3. So we have to make this Baycock's Bloodied Stone, and we need a bunch of it, and it takes blood, to make a hammer, and then we're going to have to make Coke Brick and Blast Brick. Now, I don't remember exactly how much of this I need. Okay, in total, I need 33 of them overall, but I need 32 of them for what we're going to do today, for the rest of today. Another death. Go ahead and turn that one off. But we need 32 of them, and we need blood to do it. So I've got a bunch of rotten flesh that'll give us some blood. And it's not quite enough. Okay, that's all the blood I have in there. Now I think I should be able to jump in myself to add more. And I don't usually do it this way. Crap. Let me find out how many more I need. Yeah, there we go. And I have bricks ready. And we got ourselves up to level 10 again. So now we should be able to do this. I want to say this requires obsidian. Obsidian. Go ahead and grab our stack of obsidian from down here. There we go. That's all of the bloodied stone we should need. And that should complete a quest as well. Pickaxe Death. Yeah. Gives us a potion of regeneration if we did 8. I'm not that worried about it. So an engineer's hammer, and we will do a deep dive into immersive engineering for next time, but we also got to build one more big building. And I'm going to figure out what we can do with Totemic, because I'm not a fan where it is placed. It's going to get moved And like I said, its sole purpose is literally just fighting Baycock. So I'll figure something out for that. We need to make an engineer's hammer, which is a buffalo tooth, a copper rod, and an iron plate. Luna brick. Vithea in small rectangular arenas. I don't know what Vithea is. Boy, now that I've cleaned up our inventory, trying to find anything in there is a nightmare. As we got our plate, we've got that, we've got our tooth. And what else was it? Stone. Hey, we have our hammer, and it gave us another trophy. We will find an area to put all our trophies on display, because we're going to end up with quite a few of them. But, let's see. That gives us the engineer's manual. And we're going to dive into these two, which we need a blast furnace. Blast furnace? Yeah. So you have the blast furnace and you have the coke oven. The coke oven takes a little while to burn, to actually like produce anything. But we're going to kind of eat our way around the two of them, and we're going to use charcoal in the blast furnace to cook steel, which is going to be quite a bit more useful. Oh, shoot. I need a lot of osmium for this. And Invar. Okay, well, I guess I'm not ready yet to make the two of these. I have a little bit of osmium. That's 10. That's osmium. Because we need, what, 13 crafts of each of them? Yeah, I have not enough osmium. I'm going to get to smelting. As I need to make a bunch of Invar, which is iron and nickel. And then I need to smelt down like all of my a bunch of my osmium. So I'm going to get to cooking. Okay, we've got all our blocks. Let's find a place to put these guys down. They're just going to be temporary, so let's go ahead and stick them right here. Now, I might make another one of these, because this is the coke oven, which we need to throw a bunch of coal in. I have in block form. Let's throw some blocks of coal in there. That'll start making up coal coke. Now one. There we go. That'll start making coal coke, which we're going to need later down the line. This one, though, is what we need right now, because we need the steel. It would help if I learned how to build this thing. There we go. We got you. So we have one extra block of for each. Oh, they go in here. And I need to put iron. So let's just do some regular iron for now. I want this steel faster. We need iron and we need charcoal. And while we wait for this to cook up, we're going to make a charcoal maker, which is just going to be a hatchet. Do we have a hatchet head cast? We do. Let's see if I remember how to do this. What we need is wood planks. We have 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Now we're going to make Okay, we have a wooden tool rod. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a copper tool rod. What we're gonna end up doing here, I'm gonna need a bucket. I'll put 4 buckets in there because we need to do this. And it seems weird, but trust me, it'll make sense. And I actually like the texture on these blocks. They're different, but pretty neat at the same time. Oh, I don't have a tool rod cast out here. Let's grab this guy. Grab one of these. And we can make a cast. I need you. Right. This guy. Now these are lava wood, and if you crouch them in a 2x2, you get firewood, which is what we really want. That gives us fire. How do I get firewood? Firewood. Oh, I need blaze powder. I don't know if I have any blaze powder on me right now. We got any blaze powder from any random things? I don't know. You get blaze and all kinds of weird stuff from various things in this pack. Okay, I don't have any blaze powder right now, but why do I have to make 4? Either way, we're going to end up making a hatchet with this firewood, which will give it auto smelt. It's decent as the head here. Yeah. It's as good as we're going to need it to be, but we're going to have to make aluminum brass. Oh, I got 3 buckets of lava I can get out of there again. I'll get that out of there at some point. But we're going to give it a copper handle and a... I don't know what kind of binding. What we really want is this. Steel. Now there's a quest for this, isn't there? Hey, look at that. We get a whole bunch of items for this. Now, like I said, these guys are just temporary. We get iron or copper. You know what? This time I'm going to take the copper. I have iron all over the place right now. And I got this because I've been collecting that stuff for a long time. I have a whole ton of it. Not worried about that at the moment. Steel. Oh, I need one more. Probably done with already. Yeah, there we go. Or steel. Just the gold. That lets us make a flint and steel. Let's sleep before we go crazy on anything else. Now, the nice part about where we're going with next... I remember how to do this right. The nice part about this... Any one of you... Go ahead and put this stuff away. We'll put you in there. You in there. Y'all can go in there. And you can go in there. Our inventory is all kinds of full right now. I need a flint. Flint and steel! And this also means we can explore the nether. Okay, let me use the quest books. That means we can actually do roots. Which, if I remember right, I shouldn't need too much to actually get to this. I just need to actually make this stuff, which is the bow and an arrow. No. The bow and Wild root. What did I do with the bow? There you are. And I think this will give us another trophy too. Nope. Gives us another book. So in the book, we want to make... Oh, right, I gotta get this. Well, pterospores, we should have pterospores. And it wants us to make this iron knife. Let's go ahead and make it. Although the knife, it doesn't really matter which one you use. There we go. Got an iron knife. We should have 2 of these stone ones sitting around here from the stuff we've been doing. And what we want to do, I don't know if there's any of them out there, so I'm going to grab some from in here. Is we want to grab... I have an inventory full of stuff. I want to grab some of this moss stone. And you just want to right click with it. And that gives us this terra moss, which is what we need for it for most of roots. Almost every single recipe requires it. That means we need oak bark, or we need bark, which you just come smack a tree. You gotta mine the tree with a knife, or harvest tree with a knife. I don't know why I'm chasing that sapling. I've got 100 of them. Now we can make the little pyre. Yeah, see, that gives us a golden knife that we really don't need. Let's just make a pyre, which is that root of the fallen, 3 bark, a terra moss, and 2 of those bloodied stones. I put those away in here. These are our last 2 that we have right now. We can make one. We'll have to make one more later on, but that's not for like a whole nother chapter, I think. Do that. Bark, bark, bark. And terra moss. That gave us another trophy. Little pyre. Alright, so with the pyre, we want to make some charred stone, which means we need some form of actual stone. I think I can use dolomite? Or diorite, maybe? If I remember this off the top of my head, and mind you, this will go with us when we get over there. It should be terra moss, bark, and 3 stone. Okay. Those ones don't work. Ah, those ones do. So you get this little, like, apparition above it. And then you just light it with your flint and steel. You can see how much time it has left up at the top. And it'll tell you what you're crafting. We're making charred stone. And I need to do 1 more of those to be able to make the thing, I think. I don't know if I can use shale or chalk. We have so much random stuff. Let's see if it'll... Yes, it'll take the chalk. And then I think I need a paper to make this thing. There. And an emerald. We get some stuffed aubergine. I'll take some food. And now we can make this guy. So to make it, you need 5 and a paper. And then to make this one, you need 5 more. Well, I actually need to do a couple more recipes of this. Oh, good. I can use the shale. Oh, I'm going to let you guys in on a trick that I've learned. So if you want to do the same thing multiple times in a row, and I'm kind of hurting myself right now, but if you want to do the same recipe multiple times in a row, if you sneak right click to put the items in there, so I have enough stuff here to do this one more time. But if I light it and I do it while it's burning, it'll let you put it in and it'll just auto start as soon as it's finished with the previous craft. And you don't have to reignite it. So that's a great way to do multiples with only lighting it once. I learned that one on my own. I didn't watch anybody do that. I figured that out. I was just like, can I do this? So there might be a way to use that for auto crafting where you only have to light it once and then just keep it going. Anyways, that gave us enough stuff to make these. I need a paper, which they made more expensive. It's now 3 of these for 1 paper. But that gives us the mortar and the pestle. Now, I can show you why I want this quest. I guess there's a bunch of stuff. So, the augment spell that's right here, these are all spells that you can attach to this staff. I think I have the stuff for this. I think. But all of this stuff are spells that you can attach to this staff. You then use this imposer, is what it's actually called, to modify them while they're on the staff. And this augment one doesn't really have an ability. It allows you to make changes to it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this right now. I need cloudberries, which means I need Dugonia. Which means I need to do this. Oh, okay, I got a few steps to go through. But there's a second reason why I want this. So not only is this one of those powerful spells, it can give you temporary spectator mode or an on-demand magnet like it shows. And that spectator mode allows you to actually become a spectator in your world for like 3 or 5 seconds or something. And you can fly around and look around in spectator mode, which would be really useful for exploration with dungeons and stuff. And the other item, which is why I really want to get this, is this iron toolkit. Grants an extra modifier to your tool. And with that, and jumping into the nether to grab some cobalt and ardite, which we will do next time, I can actually craft a pickaxe that can mine anything and is truly unbreakable. So we're going to have the ultimate, like, base pick for whatever we want. Now, this toolkit is craftable, but it is stupid expensive, if I remember right. Yeah, there's 4 of them that you can make. There's an ender, diamond, gold, and an iron. Now, they each get more expensive. So an iron toolkit is a block of pig iron, 4 iron large plates, and 4 blocks of steel. The gold one is golden amber energetic alloy and ardite. Diamond gets even crazier. Got prismarine elevadium ingot, which in itself is pretty ridiculous to get. And this empowered diamantine crystal block, which that's actually additions, really hard to get. And then the ender toolkit. Triple compressed obsidian large plates, and advanced ender alloy. We have to be like, I don't know, chapter 14? Wait, where do you actually get to the ender stuff? Is that in here? I think it's somewhere around here. Yeah, there you go. You don't even get to the ender stuff until chapter 10. We have just unlocked Exploration 1. We can now venture to the Nether. But that kind of stuff is what we will be doing next time. That was essentially my drive to get to today. Next time we will build ourselves an actual base area. I will have to get all this stuff moved. And maybe we'll build our farming area. Yeah, because if we're going to go through roots, we're going to have a farming area. But yeah, we need an area to work out of, and this place is not going to cut it anymore. Look, our steel's done. Oh, nope, we're out of charcoal. That was a stack of charcoal there. Either way, we need blaze powder as well to be able to make our hatchet that'll collect charcoal for us. But that's going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I am going to be working on quite a few things. I would like to get that roots toolkit and make the pickaxe, but I will deal with that next time. For now, like I said, that's it for this time. I will see you guys next time. I have a mountain of stuff to get out of my inventory.